Yugioh gaming channel. Here to do a deck profile on this Floowandereeze fire deck. My homie Montana right here, guys. So check this profile out.
Alright, so I just got 3rd place. I just lost to the man himself here in time. Motherfucker. So I've been playing Flunder since they released in Boone, and it was honestly, it's probably my best deck. So what we play is 3 Robin, of course. That is one of your 2 starters for the deck. You normal summon it, and then you search for any level 4 or lower winged beast monster. So you can get any of your little birds, and you can also, most importantly, get the barrier statue of the Storm Wisp, which is busted. So you got that, and then you play 3 Eagles, which is the other one of your starters. Which, when you normal summon the Eagle, then that searches out any of your big birds, level 7 or higher monsters.
Nice.
So you can search either the Impen, which is the main boss monster of the deck. If you're brave, you can search the Snow Owl, which I run. Not a lot of people do. I think most people would run 2 Impen. But I got Snow Owl from my first secret at a boat, and that's what made me want to make the deck, so that's why I've been running it. Then I only run 1 ostrich.
What one?
Honestly, I don't really have a reason why, because like I said, I think most people would run 2, because I've been running 2 toucans, because the toucan is, when they're normal summoned, you target a Floowandereeze card that's banished and then add it to the hand. Meanwhile, Stree is you target a card in either graveyard, and then you banish it. So you can really fuck over your opponent if you target like a key combo piece in their grave, or like if you're playing against Eldritch, you can target one of their traps, banish it, or target Eldritch, banish it. It's really good. It's real powerful.
Sick.
Honestly, normally...
So you could hit the Conquistador and the...
Scarlet Sanguine, anything. It's target any card. It's basically DD Crow, but on normal summon. Typically when I'm sighting, I take out 1 toucan. Just for consistency's sake, because like I said, honestly, it's not the best. I would probably honestly recommend running 2 Street over 2 toucan. You got the 1 DD Crow, it's searchable, and it's good disruption.
Yeah, that did hurt me this game.
Oh yeah, that was good. You got the barrier statue. This is just pretty oppressive against most decks.
It is, bro.
Because then they have to combo off during main 2. And then the boy himself, the Impen. This thing, I learned today, is not once per turn. So if, like, what happened to me is a Altergeist player, he changed Silk to Impen, so I still got the search for Impen, but then I still had my normal summon for turn, so I went off again, and then I normal summoned Impen again, and I got another search off of it. So what he does is... any special summon monster in attack position, so every single link monster, they can't activate their effects, like at all. It's not negate their effects, so they can activate and get the cost. They just can't activate. And then during battle, if he is battling a monster, so even if your opponent battles it, you can activate him during damage step, banish any card from your hand, and then it halves the attack of the monster he's battling. So he'll get over basically anything.
Yeah, that card is sick.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, when he's normal summoned, he searches for a Floowandereeze spell or trap. So typically, what you'll do is, a typical turn 1 board will be you have the map for the field spell.
Yep. And
you'll get out the Impen, and then off of Impen, you search the Dreaming Town trap to set and then activate on your opponent's main phase. So then you can combo off again on their main phase, and then potentially disrupt them depending on what your play is. Then we got the card that no one really runs. I got it in Starlight because I love it.
Sick.
Snow Owl. So he doesn't, all the birds that we just talked about, on resolution of their effects, you get additional normal summons off of them. You don't with Snow Owl. But with Snow Owl, when you activate it, you get an additional 2 normal summons. Or if you summoned him without doing your normal summon for turn, you get 3 normal summons. And then he also grants all of your winged beast piercing damage, which is situational. It comes up every once in a while. It's helped me out a couple times. And then also during your opponent's phase, you banish a card from your hand, and then it book moons your opponent's special summon monsters. Very important distinction. Yes.
Wow.
Yep. So if they just bring out like all their monsters without going like, you know, their link plays or anything, you can banish and then disrupt them.
That's it.
I think it's a sleeper, honestly.
That is, bro. That's definitely good. Book of Moon. You basically out here doing Toronto Conductor.
Yep. And then Ryza, the Mega Monarch. So like every Monarch tribute, it's a mandatory requirement on summon. So what you can do is on your opponent's turn, if you activate Dreaming Town, you normal summon, go through your combo, you summon out Ryza, and then what you can do is you bounce, you stack a card, to your opponent's deck, and then if you have something in either grave, you stack that on top of the deck also.
You could just put a brick on top of the deck like Dark Magician.
Yep. And then if you tribute summon it using a wind monster, you can additionally target another card on field and bounce it back to the hand. So you can either target something like their normal summon monster for turn, bounce that, or something that can only be special summoned once per turn, and bounce that. Or you can bounce Ryza back to hand, and then you get additional disruption.
That's it.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. We have another player that was playing the deck for a while, and he's taught me a little bit, and he's got me to be a little bit better with it. Next, we have Big Bird, Apex Avian. This card, it's your Omni Negate, it's your protection. So like if they try to like Duster or Lightning Storm your back row, you can chain that, negate it. It's just really good. And then also, it's not once per turn, so if you manage to normal summon it out again, then you're under the negate. It's really, really good. And then you run, for hand traps, 3 shifters. This card can just make your opponent immediately pass their turn if you're going going second.
That shifter save, that's nice.
Shifter will save you from effect failure, Droll and Lockbird, any hand trap that requires it to be sent to the grave first to activate. So Ash Blossom and like Imperm, those will still trigger because they're Ash Blossom, they just have to be discarded, and Imperm has to be activated on field. So you still got to kind of work around there, but being able to not have to worry about Droll or effect failure is just great. And then, hell yeah. And then I only run 1 Ash Blossom, purely for a cross-out target. I tweaked my deck around a little bit for the King of Games tournament that we had, and I thought, okay, the normal summon is just Ash bait, it's just cross-out bait, it's just Imperm bait, so I'm going to run 2 of my cross-outs, and then 1 of the hand traps, just for a little bit extra installation.
That is optimal.
Yeah. And now for spells, we got 3 of the field spell, the Magnificent Map. This card is busted. A lot of this deck is busted, but this is exceptionally busted. So the map is, when you activate it, you reveal a level 1 Floowandereeze monster in your hand, and then you banish a Floowandereeze card. And then you immediately normal summon the card that you revealed. This does not eat up your normal summon for turn. So you activate map and you reveal like Toucan, and then you banish Eagle, and then this is a bad example, but then you normal summon the Toucan. You Toucan effect target the Eagle to add to hand, and then on resolution of the Toucan effect, you can normal summon the Eagle. Eagle effect, you search for Impen. Like I said, that's a bad example. A better example is like map, reveal, Robin, banish Eagle, normal summon Robin, Robin effect, chain 1, Eagle, chain 2. Eagle goes to hand, and then off Robin you search for Barrier Statue. And then you normal summon Eagle, get the Impen, normal summon Impen, get the search from that, and then on resolution of that, you normal summon the Barrier Statue. So now they're locked out. So that main combo starter right there. Super, super good. And then on your opponent's turn, when they normal summon, you get to normal summon.
An additional.
Yep.
That's it.
If they have an effect on summon, their effect will go off first, and then your effect will resolve, but then that just means that you can continue your combo. Then we play one of the unexplored winds. This card is if you would tribute summon that requires 2 tributes, you use a monster that you control, and then any card that your opponent controls, including face down or face up spell traps, anything. And during your main phase, you can reveal 1 or 2 winged beast monsters, put them on the bottom of the deck, and then draw 1 or 2 cards. It's pretty good. That's kind of a situational effect. The tribute summon effect is, it's not activated. It's just like, hey, I'm going to tribute summon. I'm going to use like Toucan and your center back row. It's pretty good. 3 duality because this deck does not special summon at all. Depending on what build you're running, you can like run something with extra deck. I don't, because I just think it's stronger without it. And if I had prosperities, I would be running prosperities, but I am not rich. So instead, we're running 3 extracts.
Great.
Because A, that's good ash bait. Unless your hand sucks, then it's. But that's just how it is sometimes. Then the 2 crossouts, just for that little bit of extra insurance against hand traps, specifically ash and imperm. And then side deck stuff. It's helped me a couple times, like with evenly matched or a lightning storm. The 1 called by, the 1 terraforming, and 1 where art thou. This is exceptionally niche, especially since I only run 1 of them. But if I normal summon the Robin and I have map on field, and then they negate the Robin, if I have where art thou in hand, I can where art thou, search like Eagle, and then activate map, and then normal summon Eagle, and then still continue going off. Like I said, it's very niche. It's honestly something that I side out very often during like games 2 and 3, mainly because it's a one-of. But it's better than nothing. I could probably substitute it for something else. For the traps, 1 of the Dreaming Town. This is going to be the main thing that you search off of MPin if you don't already have map on field, because anytime during the main phase, you can activate it, and then you normal summon. A level 4 or under, I think? Yes, level 4 or under. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure. So, you activate that, you normal summon, you go through, and then also, when it's in grave, when you tribute summon a level 7, yeah, a level 7 or higher, you can banish it, and then it book-a-moons their entire field. So it's the same as Snow Out, but with on summon of a tribute summon monster, basically. This card is another card that no one really runs, and I think it's absolutely broken. This card basically says your opponent skips their turn. If you control a tribute summon monster and no special summon monsters, if your opponent special summons inherently, so like a synchro summon, Xyz, link summon, you flip it, and then it negates the summon, bounces the card back to hand, and then they cannot special summon for the rest of the turn, but they do get up to 3 normal summons, which, what other deck is going to normal summon? So, yeah. People don't like it very much because it's a reactive card, and not something that they can control when they activate. They have to count on their opponent. But like I said, I think this card is just so insanely good if they don't know that it's coming. It's won me a couple duels. 2 punishment. I mean,
It's a card.
yeah, it's good. You got your Intis in the extra deck, so you got your pop and an extra pop. It's just generically good. 1 Featherstorm.
Nice.
Really good. If you just control barrier statue, then if you have Featherstorm set during your opponent's standby phase, flip Featherstorm, and then they can't activate monster effects, and they also can't special summon. It's also got the, if it's destroyed, you search Feather Duster, but that's really extremely niche. And then the 1 imperm for the crossout target, which is also just, generically good in itself.
Yeah.
So extra deck does not matter. I literally just run, this is an extra deck that I have for another deck, and I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to take that and run it since I have the 3 extravs, and that card just reads draw 2. Like, got that, got Arclight, got the only cards that matter are the 3 Intis. And then honestly, if you need to, I also have a 5-headed dragon purely there just so I can like get over something big.
It's nice.
So yeah, it doesn't matter. You can run whatever you want in it. Unless you want to run like a special summon focus build of it, but I personally don't know that build very well because I haven't run it before. And then for the side deck, we got another 2 DD Crow in case I have going against an opponent that would like to either keep their graveyard intact or activate something in grave, like the Eldritch example that I had before.
And whatnot, yeah, dude.
Exactly.
That's so sick.
So at that point, our break-even point's like 20.
Then we got another Imperm, just for a little bit more consistency. I had a extra slot, so I thought, okay, one more Imperm won't be bad.
Yeah, that's always one of them go-tos.
We got 3 Dark Ruler.
It's a must.
Definitely a must, especially if you know that you're going to be going second.
It's a card. that's a card, dude.
Most of this side deck is for going second, but there are a few going first cards. I only have 1 Lightning Storm. I wish I had more, but that card's $80, and like I said, I don't want to spend a lot of money. Too evenly matched?
This dude talking about not spending money evenly, it's like super expensive.
Yeah.
Ooh, we could even use these as the
1 Duster and 3 Cyclone.
we're not raffling, we give them
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Mismatching rarities because I traded the 2 other ultras that I had.
Nice.
Oops. And then 2 D-Barrier. Generically good against like Sword Soul or PK.
How do you feel about the barriers though?
Oh, dude, so good. I was playing against our King of Games, Ernest, last week, and my opening hand was dog water, but I got a Dimension Barrier off of Duality. I set the D barrier, and he was playing Leerless Try.
That could be a pretty cool.
And during standby, I flipped D barrier, and he just passed turn.
That card is there, dude.
Oh
it's
yeah,
there.
it's helped me out so many times. And then, so that's the deck as it is right now. Next week, though, once Battle of Chaos becomes legal, I'm throwing in 3 of the new Quick Play spell.
That's gonna be sick right there.
It
It's gonna be
is
sick.
so good. It's such a good consistency addition to the deck. What it is you banish a winged beast monster from your hand or field as cost. And then you search for any Flundereeze monster, or, most importantly, the field spell.
For free?
Yes.
That's broken.
So basically you're running 6 field spells.
That's broken.
And then it also gains you 500 life points, which is whatever.
That's too sick.
So, yeah, this is extremely good. I can't wait to start running this.
Hell yeah. Well, shit, thanks, bro, for the deck profile, Montana. And shit,
Thank you.
Do you got any shout-outs or anything you want to do?
Yeah, most importantly, Rick, for getting me back into the game. Pingelli, I'm so glad that I stopped by randomly that one day before they moved. Hey, Aaron, being cool. Kyle, being cool. Ernest, our community has so many cool people in it.
It does.
Don, for instance.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
Yeah, no, thank you, man. We gotta get that rematch in so I can whip that ass.
Of course, bro, yeah. So shit, this has been a Don with Yu-Gi-Oh! Gaming Channel. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.